just a pass. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Knights.
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone, it's Alexis. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And it's such a good opportunity to cut into a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you know, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. They'll go with the 5-wide outset on 2nd and 7. Brown will throw it. Wide open downfield. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. He'll just keep slinging it. He makes a catch. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. He caught it. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Now on the option. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, and he gets the ball back. Lucky to do so. Guess it could have been worse. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. It's good. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. One more snap coming before halftime. They'll throw it on 1st down. Still looking. Can't find a receiver, and down goes the quarterback. A sack to punctuate this first half. Looks as if we're set to crank it up here in the second half. From inside his own 15, looking for room. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half. So now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires complete on the crosser. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on second down. He'll do it himself. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
This offense is really going to try to keep the defense on their heels in the run game by doing it with different guys. It'll be running backs, it'll be quarterbacks. They may even try to get receivers involved in the jet sweep game, reverse game as well. But a nice play there.
Brown wants to pass. Oh, he makes the catch. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On second down, he'll fire. Quick strike complete. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Fires the pass, intercepted. Bringing it back. He's at the 40. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Knights have it in scoring position on first and goal. Snaps it in the shotgun. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, UCF! That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. At this point, it really hasn't been your best day. Just try to find something to build on here at the end, David.
Just try to keep fighting. Show your kids you're going to keep fighting. Keep throwing the football. Try to get some points up. Palmer, points have been at a premium. They haven't scored very much, but keep fighting, man.
Yeah, and just, try to find things to build up.
And that ball is picked off. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Knights! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the fourth, and now they can smell 8 straight wins. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. South Alabama is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to see. They're trailing by just 4 to ULM. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible.
You can tell this is a pass play. He has his eyes down the field. He's looking to throw the football. but how nice is it when you got a guy like this that can scramble and go get you a first?
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Grabs it inside the 15. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, USF! How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide-open receiver?
I love this quarterback, Reese, because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
And the extra point cuts the lead to 28-10. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
He's going to take off. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. Got his man downfield. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Knights getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. With the catch, it's Harvey. Touchdown, UCF! And the route is on. The lead gets bigger here in the 4th quarter, and their run continues, about to go 8-0.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. What can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Caught inside the 20, chance for a good return. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe it's something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
Feeling some heat. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports. The Bounce House, and it's easy easy to see why they call it that. Home of the Knights of UCF. What do you think about that? And this crowd is ready for a big one. What a showdown we have in store. A couple of Big 12 teams squaring off in what could prove to be a huge game. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Knights will put total leather and we'll get started. Catches it inside his 20. Chance to really gain some ground. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Wildcats offense will start this game off. And here comes the quarterback, and one thing you know for sure, with this team, as he goes, so goes the offense.
And he's a big-time talent, Reese. This guy can hurt you in a multitude of ways, throwing and running the football. He's going to have to be dialed in, though, because this defense is going to give him a lot of different looks. It's really important mentally this QB is on his game.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Fafita. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Looking to go up top on 1st down. That's caught. It's McMillan. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Got him downfield. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down.
Nice throw, nice catch, great completion on that out route. Sometimes those cornerbacks, when they see that early, they can make that jump and get that pick 6. So those are dangerous routes to throw, but it worked for him there.
And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Arizona! Now you know why you do all of those squats, all of those deadlifts, extra time in the weight room.
No doubt. Get that lower body strength so you can just shed people off of you. What a great job smelling the end zone and getting in.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
UCF 0.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. So UCF's offense will get the ball for the 1st time. And the spotlight in this game will undoubtedly be on these star wide receivers, David.
I mean, they're featured, Reese. Like, these guys are going to touch the football a lot. These offenses are built to get them the football, to make plays. We're in for a few catches today, Palmer.
We sure are. When you can get open like these guys can, when you have the speed to take the top off of the defense, you know you're going to see a lot of explosive plays today.
And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on 1st down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. The incompletion brings up a 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big 1st play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. He'll try to do it himself. On the move is the 30. He'll work his way down to the 28.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends.
Oh, picked off. Got room on the return. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
Off play action on 1st down. A strike downfield. Afterburners coming. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Arizona. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona has the lead here. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw it.
Got a lot of running room. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Coming after it. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. First and goal. He wants it all. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Knights!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll start this drive firing. Complete downfield. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Going up top on first down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Pocket starts to collapse. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. The give to the back. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Arizona runs out the punt team. On the return, it's Townsend. He's got great speed. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The offense set for a first down play. He's looking to throw it. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. Arizona set to start this second half. They'll kick it off. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. trying to make magic with his feet. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Shakes off the defender. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Townsend. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. The Knights are moving quickly down the field. He'll come out throwing on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Across the 25, he's got room. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, UCF! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. David, the punter, got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sideline. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. They got him down quickly after the pick, but he'd already made the biggest play, and they've got it at the 38. Offense getting set for first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Knights! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game that defenses can't cover. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Appalachian State is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Kid Brewer Stadium, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football. They're trailing by just 4 to Old Dominion.
Looking to pass. It's Fafita.
Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The give to the running back from the shotgun. At midfield, he's got room. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the ground, he's got it again. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Picked off. Looking for more room. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense.
Well, we've seen this defense make plays time and time again in this game. They may have just sealed it with that takeaway.
They're trying to get to it. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
And he shows you the arm right there, but I tell you what, I've been impressed with this young man and his ability to do both. Rush, throw, lead a team, put up huge numbers in the top 10 in total TDs, running and passing. And this dude very much in the Heisman race. He's had a great season. He can do a little bit of everything.
He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Wants to go up top. Still on his feet. Looking to buy time. Touchdown, UCF! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9. That one will put a little extra distance, give them a little cushion down the stretch.
And there was a little bit of hope, but you just snatched it away with that touchdown. This game is now over.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 20. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. To the air. It's Fafita. And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His 3rd interception.
Yeah, this is almost icing meat cake, right? Like late in the 4th quarter, you're up by 2 scores. Exactly what you want to do. Get a stop. Now you force a turnover, get your offense back on the field, and now you want to do this. Tick, tick, tick.
Caught over the middle. It's Townsend. He's loose. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Knights! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land. This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful.
Hit the afterburners, kid. At the 30. The 10. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Arizona.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking left. He's got it. Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining.
And man, this guy's shown you the whole gamut, the whole arsenal. Like, he can run, he can throw, he can handle the moment, he can handle pressure. I'm interested to see how he finishes this season. He's already in the top 10 in total touchdowns, rushing and passing. Had a phenomenal year. Now is the time late in the season when you can go win those individual awards.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Throwing right. Got his man downfield. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just. Touchdown, UCF! What a grab and go for the score. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue. Game is essentially over right now, and you wonder if it's really necessary to jack up the score like this.
It might not be necessary, but I won't be forgotten. I can tell you that, because coaches, they don't forget things like this. Late in games, you want to run the score, get that extra touchdown. I'll get the chance in the future to do this back to you. I like it. Just keep it in the back of your mind.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. first play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. To the air, it's Fafita, getting some heat. Gonna try to get it himself. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
Brings up second down.
A strong, methodical, workman-like effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, you know, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation. Welcome, everyone, to Tempe, Arizona and Mountain America Stadium, home to the Arizona State Sun Devils, where Sparky and his gang have been sharpening those pitchforks in anticipation of this one. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the UCF Knights, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Knights will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense will have the first possession of the game. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. If they're going to get anything going on this drive, they better be productive here on 2nd and long from the 10. Setting up the screen, fighting off the defender. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He's going to run it. Crosses the 30, he's got to lay it. Nifty little scamper on this one, enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
Nice job, nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
The Sun Devils are on the move.
And that is enough.
Off the play fake on first down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Scatterbo. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Finds his man, it's Scatterbo. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got his man. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
He's got it down the middle. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down as they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He's going to pass. Zings it complete to the right. Touchdown, Sun Devils! What a catch and run for 6.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
7, UCF 0.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Knights offense will have its first possession of the game. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. To the air on first down. Trying to get to it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll pull it down. Still on his feet at the 45. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. After ripping off a big chunk of yardage, you figure they're going to go right back after him. 1st and 10 from the 31. Pulls it in. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a first down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too.
He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Knights.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage, and when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
And the extra point is good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
They're bringing heat. And they got him for the sack.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
On 2nd down, wants to throw. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And this defense doing what it does best. Get after the quarterback. That's their 3rd of the day. They're #1 in the nation at getting the quarterback on the ground. That's why they've had such a successful unit.
They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. The Sun Devils will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. but then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
The Knights trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Takes a snap, wants to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long, different ways to affect him.
Touchdown, UCF! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll put the tight end in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Quickly complete. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. And the Sun Devils want to pick up the tempo. This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend it.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to get it somewhere in his vicinity, and he can come up with the catch.
3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The Sun Devils send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. He'll pull it down and run. No fear from this freshman quarterback as he picks up the 1st down himself.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Knights! Sometimes you're hesitant to use your quarterback as a runner, not when your quarterback runs like this.
You're dang right. I'm going to use him. I'm going to use him early and often. The dude can run so well, can make you miss. Do you worry about him getting dinged up throughout a game? Sure, but when you can do things like that, it makes your offense so much stronger.
Arizona State, 7.
On the run from inside his own 5. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. They'll run this play from the pistol. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Caught on the outside, it's Smith. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on fourth down.
And that just about does it. That about puts this thing to bed. The offense, listen, they had to go for it, but now defense, this is the situation when you say, I'm just going to eat clock.
Touchdown, UCF! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0.
And what can you say about this offense in this game? It hasn't always been pretty all season long, yet they've continually found ways to win each and every week. But today, in a day where they had to light the scoreboard up because the opposing offense came to play, their offense got it done. And as a result, they stay undefeated.
Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. This offense needs something to feel good about. It hasn't been very productive today, Jim. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Looking to pass on second down. A deep throw as the clock winds down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from. You try to.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. And the ball is picked off. He'll try to take it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Touchdown, Knights! And the punishment has been extended. That score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
Arizona State, 7.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. And the returner will be knocked down. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you...
And he breaks into the open. The 20. Touchdown, Arizona State! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives. The coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And there's nothing like shutting up the home crowd.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Catch in the middle. It's Townsend. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Timeout.
They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play. The Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. He's going to take off. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. They'll use the timeout, 6 seconds left on the clock. And here we go, final play of the game right here. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. He's looking deep. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown on the final play. The denouement. The epilogue. The finishing touch.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you...
Morgantown, West Virginia, home to the Mountaineers and a fan base that has been, shall we say, preparing since early in the morning for the battle we have in store. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the UCF Knights, taking on another team from the Big 12 in an intra-conference matchup, the West Virginia Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.